everybody. My team is excited for the opportunity to be here with all of you in person and virtually. But even more than that, we're looking forward to seeing what all of you will innovate with Dobson. Now, as you can see from the long list of features included in Dobson that's scrolling behind me, there's way more in this release than we have time to go through today. But we've picked out a few features to highlight for you. These features illustrate 3 of the key themes for the Dobson release: accelerating innovation, empowering developers, and creating differentiated experiences. So we're going to start off with talking about how you can accelerate innovation with Guidewire Go. So we're going to start out in Marketplace. Here's Marketplace, and you can see here the section with the Go products. And now we'll click in on Marketplace, and then we'll be able to see the full listing of all the product definitions that are available in Guidewire Go. And notice here that this list includes products that are designed for markets around the world. Since we're using US homeowners as our sample today, we're going to take a look at what's included in that product in a bit more detail. Now, this is a good example. Each Go product includes the metadata to define the line of business, along with other content that's needed to instantiate the product in Policy Center or Insurance Now. Now, the next step is that we can see that same homeowners product that we found in Go imported into the new Advanced Product Designer app, where we can review and update the product design, including things like coverages, risk details, and we can add product model rules. And now, here's that same product automatically synced into Policy Center. Whoops. Now, yes, as you can continue to iterate and update the product definition, those changes will continue to sync with Policy Center. These 3 easy steps, starting with pre-built product metadata, adding to APD for further design, and dynamically syncing it either into Insurance Now or into Policy Center, shave weeks, if not months of time off the process of product design and instantiation, helping you to accelerate innovation. Now, we know developers are the key to success for any platform, and so empowering developers is one of the most important things we do to ensure that you can realize the business value from GWCP. One of the biggest development efforts typically during an implementation is integration and building out the integrations between the core system and others. And the new cloud integration framework addresses that by giving developers much better flexibility, removing integration logic from Insurance Suite, and providing no-code ability to subscribe to predefined business events for Policy Center and Claim Center. Now, this is estimated to reduce the amount of GOSU in an Insurance Suite implementation by somewhere between 25% and 50%, and it will allow updates to integrations without a redeploy or a restart. Now, for our example today, we're going to show a simple way to address one of the key factors in customer satisfaction by creating a more responsive customer experience. Here, we're going to make sure that a claimant is proactively notified every time they create a claim. That will happen whether they create a claim via web, text, phone, etc. So what you see here is the new app event service and the definition of a subscription that will create an event every time a new claim is created. This will be a JSON formatted message that's sent to the specified endpoint automatically. Now, this is net new functionality. It replaces multiple steps and hundreds of lines of GOSU with setting up the subscription in a web UI. No coding required. Now, with the subscription set up, the text notification is triggered each time a claim is created. And we're just getting started with the integration framework. We already have customers using integration framework in production and multiple partners, including Shift, Highland, LexisNexis, and Friss, building out integrations on the integration framework that will be available in Marketplace in the future. Insurance is increasingly competitive, and being able to grow requires providing your insureds differentiated digital experiences, and that starts with design-driven thinking. Jutro is Guidewire's design system that facilitates design-led development and helps make implementation of digital front ends more efficient by providing reusable components and metadata-driven UI configuration. Jutro reusable components significantly reduce the amount of code that is required by providing basic building blocks specific to P&C that can be configured to provide the desired user experience. An example are floor plans that are based on our experience working with P&C insurers worldwide that can be used to arrange content and guide the user through the most common digital experience flows. Now, aligning UI components on a page can be costly, so our grid component gives you the ability to configure page layouts without spending hours of development time on aligning the UI. Our extensive library of atomic components help to design and develop a cohesive and consistent experience without expensive custom code. And P&C specific business patterns are built with atomic components and provide a configurable way to leverage common insurance UI elements and include simple interactions between components or between Engage and Insurance Suite APIs and integrations. Jutro also includes a powerful set of theming capabilities to allow you to bring your brand to life without writing tons of code. Newly enhanced in Dobson, theming can be applied once and will cascade throughout the app. Finally, all of these components are configured to meet your specific needs, not by changing code, but through updates to metadata properties that are applied dynamically. That helps to enable and accelerate design-led development by facilitating real-time collaboration between the technical, design, and business teams to make and review changes quickly. All right, so let's watch this and see what it looks like. What you're looking at here is Customer Engage out of the box. And we're going to assume that our designers have started the process by looking at this and creating a desired UX design using some of the Jutro design tools. This is an important step in our design-led development process to determine what we want to leverage from the Jutro design system to achieve our desired user experience. In this example, the design team identified that they want to apply new theming and a new page layout to the out-of-the-box Customer Engage product. We're going to start here with the theming. Now, the next step is once we have the theme from the Jutro design system, we are going to open Visual Studio here. Now, the reason for that is that Visual Studio allows us to provide the simplicity of changes through the metadata properties with the power of an industry-standard front-end development tooling experience to accelerate the development process. And there you have the new theme applied. That was really easy. Now, the second set of changes the design team identified is a change to the layout of the page. We're going to leverage the grid metadata to split the screen from full width to 2/3 layout to make room for an image. So you can see we've made the change and refreshed the page, and now the layout has changed. And as part of that layout change, we're also going to add an image on the right-hand side of the page. So what you can see here is we're going through, updating the metadata properties. We'll make sure we have the reference to the correct image file. That's the one that we want. And now we'll go use the grid component to place that on the screen, perfectly aligned. And there you have the final product for those 3 changes. It was just that simple. Now, just to review, we started with the Reference Engage app that has been rebuilt on Jutro, and then using the Jutro design system and metadata, we were able to apply theming and layout changes dynamically without a rebuild and a redeploy to quickly get the new version that you see here. So what you just saw is how Dobson allows you to accelerate innovation with Guidewire Go and APD, empower developers and reduce go-to code with integration framework, and create differentiated experience with digital Engage apps and Jutro. But that's not all. With each release, we also include a new solution that leverages these themes and platform capabilities. In Dobson, we're announcing a microbot solution that Mike mentioned before that combines Jutro design and flows, predefined integrations, Guidewire Go product models, and other configuration elements so that you can launch a line of business to serve home-based and other small businesses in 12 weeks or less, supporting the full product lifecycle.